And finally, another sort of warm up or just general discussion to get my students speaking about math and using their vocabulary is this website called Estimation 180. So Estimation 180 is designed to be used every day. So you do one estimation per day. What I did actually during the school year is I would just do it on Fridays, and we would do a couple, so 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 estimations on Fridays to catch up for the week instead of doing it every single day. But it's very simple, but it's great for generating estimation skills as well as math vocabulary. So if you click on day 1, you'll see the whole point is just estimation, and the question is just how tall is Mr. Stadel? And the point is that the students are sort of expected to look at other points of reference. So how tall is a bush typically? How tall do you think this fence would be? How tall is he compared to the fence and the bush? So you have to estimate how tall he would be. And then you click the button, it will tell you what the actual answer is, how tall he is. Cool. And then how it works is if you go to day 2, you can now build on that by saying, okay, how tall is Mrs. Stadel? Well, we know how tall Mr. Stadel is now from yesterday. So now we can use that as a point of reference along with some of the other things in here. So like, how long do you think this pool would be? How tall is their kid? Well, then let's estimate how tall she would be. You get the answer. If you go to day 3, I'm assuming it's going to ask about the kid. Look at that. How tall is Mr. Stadel's son? So, but then as you see, it continues and it continues. There's 180 of them, hence the name Estimation 180. Oops, I clicked on the wrong button. I apologize. But if you go here to days, you can see there are, they upped the number of days. That's amazing. There's 240. But it goes and it continues, and eventually it does change. So it's not all about him and his family. But it changes. So here's his children, and then it starts talking about how many almonds are in this cup. So you get into sort of volume discussion. Then the days after that, you do get into measurement. So there's estimations about how long you think things are, how many staples are in boxes. But again, it just builds day by day based on previous estimation results. So they end up kind of creating this story and following along in their estimations as you go. And it's really beautiful and a really great way to discuss, build estimation skills, and build French vocabulary in math as you go.